start.
Namaste children. Very good morning to you. This is class 4 and I am your new science teacher. Children, previously Ankita ma'am was taking your science class. But from onwards I will be teaching your science, and today we are going to start the third chapter, that is flowers and fruits. Children, I hope all of you like flowers because flowers are very attractive. They used to attract us with their charming colors and their fragrance. So in this chapter we have to learn about two things. Not only flowers, we have to learn fruits also. And these two things are favorite things of the children. I am damn sure that all of you like flowers as well as fruits also. Children, flowers are of different color, and most of you like roses, some of you are like marigold, some of you are very fan of lotus. Means many of flowers are there in the world, and many flowers we used to see in our surroundings. So this chapter is concerned to the flowers. Now let's learn about the flowers. So flower is a colorful and beautiful part of a plant. In your previous chapter you have already seen the parts of a plant, and in those parts of the plant the most attractive thing of a plant is the flowers. So flowers is a colorful and beautiful part of a plant. It generally has a pleasant fragrance. Children, fragrance means smell. Means all the flowers have sweet smell. Most flowers have attractive colors. Means flowers are in different charming colors also. Roses are red, violets are blue. Have you heard this? Yes, there are different color of different flowers. Some flowers do not have attractive colors, but they have very pleasant fragrance. Fragrance means smell. For example, champa, motia, chameli are some of such fragrance flower. Children, have you seen the flower of champa and chameli? Both are in white color, but they smell so sweet. A flower develops from a bud. So previously you have learned the different parts of the flowers and different part of the plants, and in those different part bud is very essential because it is bud from where a flower develops. So a flower develops from a bud. The bud of different flowers vary means different in their size and shape. The bud of a plant is generally covered with green leaves. So bud used to protect the flower to bloom, to develop. These leaves protect the bud and help it to bloom into a flower. Means a flower blooms from a bud. So the bud is very protective for the flower. Look at the picture, children. Here some examples of different kinds of buds given in your book. You can see very easily how a rose plant, a rose flower is protected by the bud because the flower used to develop from a bud. Flowers have different shapes and sizes. Children, can you identify sunflower? It is a very big flower. It is very beautiful also, but comparatively it is big flowers from others. Some flowers like a bell, they are different in shapes also. Different kind of flowers are there which attracts us with their shapes. Like some flowers are like a bell, some are like a plate or a ball, and some are like a brush. Some flowers bloom singly whereas others bloom in bunches. Many flowers used to bloom in bunches, but some flowers used to bloom single. Now, flowers make fruits. Most of the fruits bear seeds. These seeds in turn can grow into more plants. About these things we will learn in the next chapter. So this time we have learned about different kind of flowers, and we have also learned about the bud. So it is bud which helps the flower to develop. It is bud which protect the flowers and keep it safe. Now there is a activity given in your book. Observe any bud and find and write two difference between a bud and a flower. So in this activity we have to find the difference between a bud and flower. Can you guess what is the difference between a flower and a bud? Let me tell you about. It is a bud from which a flower develops. So a flower develops from a bud. Flowers are in different colors, but bud is protected by green leaves. Now you people have to write any two observation which you see between the bud and the flower. Let's go ahead. Now let's know about seasonal flowers. Children, can you differentiate the flowers in summer season and in winter season? In winter season, we used to see marigolds. There are very much marigolds, the garland of marigolds. Those were sold in the markets near the temples. Opposite to it in summers, there are different kind of flowers seen in the market or in the garden. Look at the picture given here. Here some examples of summer flowers and some of the examples of winter flower are given in the book. Let's learn about the summer flowers. These flowers used to bloom in summer season. Those are chameli, China rose, lily, sadabahar. Then comes the winter flowers. Here dahlia and rose were given in the picture. Seasonal flowers. We see different flowers in different seasons. In summer, you must have seen chameli, motia, sadabahar, China rose and lily flowers blooming in the gardens. In winter, dahlia, roses, chrysanthemum and some of the commonly seen flowers are there. Do you know, children? Watermeal or Wolffia globosa is the smallest flower and Rafflesia arnoldi is the largest flower in the world. So this is very important to learn about these two flowers, because in the examination it often comes which is the smallest flower in the world and which is the largest flower in the world. So this is watermeal or Wolffia globosa. This is the smallest flower and the Rafflesia arnoldi is the largest flower in the world. Now children, after knowing about the flowers and their colors and shapes. Now let's know about the uses of flowers. Can you guess what are the uses of flower? Yes, flowers are very useful for us. Now let's know about the uses of flower one by one. In our day-to-day life, we use the flowers in different ways. So what are the ways, children? First of all, not each and every, but many flowers have very pleasant fragrance, and these fragrance is used for making perfumes. Scents means rose, jasmine, kevra, lavender are some of such flowers which are having sweet smell in them, and these flowers smells so sweet that they are used to make perfume. Now next is some flowers can be cooked and eaten like a vegetable. Children, yes, this is a well-known fact, and I hope in your kitchen your mama also used to cook a flower as a vegetable. Now let's know which are those flowers which used to eat as vegetables. Some flowers can be cooked and eaten like a vegetable. Let's know their name. Those are kachnar, banana and sahjan flowers. Not only this, cauliflower and broccoli are also such kind of flowers which are used to be eaten as vegetables in many parts of our country. Look at the picture. The kevra, the lavender, the banana, the kachnar and the sahjan plant, sahjan flowers are given in your book. So let's go through the next use of the flowers. Some flowers are used as medicines. Yes, children, many herbal medicines are made by the help of flowers, and they are very, very useful. Cloves, you know, cloves are dried flowers, flower buds from the clove plants. Clove means in Hindi it is long. The oil extracted from cloves is used as a medicine. Similarly, lotion made from arnica flower is used to cure wounds and injuries. Arnica is a flower which is used to cure wounds and injuries. Rose is well known flower and it is also used to make medicine. Rose water is used as a medicine and also for adding flavor to sweets and drinks. So this is the medicinal use of a flower. But one thing to keep in mind here is cloves are dried flower buds and the oil of these cloves is used as medicine. Now the next use is flowers are also used in preparing cosmetics. Cosmetics are liked by all of us. So many flowers are used to make these cosmetics. Next use is flowers like marigold and genia are used for making colors. Can you remember the color of marigold? Yes, one example is given behind here. But not only in this color, marigolds are sometimes they are very yellow and sometimes they are orange also, and sometimes like this, the picture given in your book, means half is like maroon color and half of the flower is like yellow color. So this is the color of marigold, and marigold and zinnia. Zinnia flower is also given here in red color. So both of these flowers are used to make colors, and these colors are then used to dye clothes. So how useful these flowers are, can you guess? They are very, very useful for us. Now one more use of flower is flowers are often used for decoration purpose. Children, have you visited many places where these flowers are used as decoration? For example, in marriage ceremony or in temples, we used to see many flowers are decorated there to keep the people attracted to the place. Now, after learning about the uses of flowers, here is an activity given in your book. So ask your mother whether she uses flowers as vegetable. If yes, note down the names of such flowers. So children, those flowers which were eaten as vegetables are already given here, and those flowers were broccoli, kachnar, sahjan flower and cauliflower. Now the next question is, write down a few places where you have seen flowers used as decorative materials. So you can write here very easily that in temples we used to see, then sometimes in when we visit to a marriage ceremony or a birthday ceremony, there also we used to see the flowers used as decorative material. And in our celebration like Independence Day celebration, there is also flowers are used for decorative material. Now it is a second activity in which you are guided to visit a florist. So leave this activity, we will do it later. We have now learned that flowers are used for many purposes. Now let's one more time recapitulate whatever we learned in this lesson. Children, we have learned about flowers, and flowers are the most attractive part of a plant. They are very colorful and charming. Flower gives us fragrance. Flowers are of different colors and shapes. Then different flowers are used to bloom in different seasons. So this is the introduction what about we have learned about flowers, and this fact is well known by all of you. Now let's know about bud. This is also very important to learn. So bud is a part of a plant from which the flower used to bloom or to develop. Then the second fact we learn about is birds used to protect the flowers, and birds are protected by green leaves. Then different plants have different sizes of buds, and we can say different flowers have different size and shapes of bud. Now we have already learned about the uses of flower. Flowers are having sweet fragrance, so they used in making perfumes. Flowers are used to cook and eaten like vegetables, and flowers are also used for making medicine. Then we learned that flowers are used to make cosmetics also. Flowers are used to make colors, and flowers are also used for decorative purpose. So these are the different uses of flowers. Now children, one more thing, we have already learned about the seasonal flowers. Those were two different kind of flowers, means two different kind of different season flowers. Different flowers used to bloom in different seasons. Some flowers used to grow in summer season that are called summer season flowers. For example, rose, chameli, etc. And some flowers are used to bloom in winter season. They are called winter season flowers. For example, marigold, rose, etc. So that in this chapter today we have learned about flowers. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and for your homework, those activities which are given in your book, you have to complete it in your book. And one of the activity that we will do later. So please leave that activity, and you have to do two activities given in your book. First is here observation of bird, and you have to write two difference between a bird and a flower. And the next activity is ask your mother whether she uses flowers as vegetable. If yes, note down the names of such flowers. And the second question is write down a few places where you have seen flowers used as a decorative material. So these are your homework to do. You have to write these activities in your book. If you are not having book, you can write it in your notebook. Thank you, children.